Inside the OMG episode number 149. Thanks for your patience. So the last two episodes, I was on the East Coast. And so I was streaming at 10 o'clock. And I kind of got used to having those 3 extra hours from, usually I'm streaming at 7 here on Pacific Coast time. And so it was nice having that buffer. I missed it tonight. I missed having that window. Yikes. But I made it. Episode 149. Happy New Year, 2022. A lot to be excited about, that's for sure. So we rang in the new year here in Los Angeles. Quietly. It was a nice evening. But I went to a show. I went to the Venice West on the west side. It's in Venice Beach, California. And the owners of St. Rock, I believe, own the Venice West. And they opened it a couple months back. And it's a fantastic venue. It's so great. I went to go see Donovan Frankenreiter and with Jara Harris on drums and Matt Grundy on bass. 3-piece. I'd never seen them before. I'd never seen Donovan before live, and it was a fantastic show. They did about an hour and 20 minutes, and man, Donovan's a really great songwriter and great guitar player, and Matt's an incredible bass player, also plays harmonica during the show, which was just stellar. It was so good. And Jara on drums rocked it. So great. I mean, like I mentioned last week, he just makes it look so easy and effortless. It's so good. So I had a great time checking out the new venue. When I walked up to the front door, AJ, the bouncer, was there, and he greeted me and was like, "Hey, Olio, what's up? We need you guys to play here. We loved you at St. Rock, so man, book some shows in here. You guys would be just so awesome here." So I'm working on that. I reached out to the booking department, and we're working on some shows for 2022 at the Venice West, and it will be awesome. So as soon as we have some dates, I will let you know what's happening. Also, be on the lookout for Beach Life Music Fest, which is in Redondo Beach. It's the second weekend in May. We're in the running for that. So hopefully I'll have some good news to share with you on that. Also, Oingo Boingo former members are back at the Coach House, and they're there May 6th and then October 21st and 22nd. So I've reached out to the booking at the Coach House to have Olio open all 3 of those shows. So stand by on that. That would be fantastic. Also, we're working on in Mission Viejo, which is also Southern California. They do a summer concert series, and a friend of mine that's over in that camp reached out to me a couple weeks ago and said, "Hey, I put Olio in the mix, so look out for a call from our booking department because you guys would be perfect here." So it's really cool. It's on the lake in Mission Viejo. And so they set up a really cool stage near the water's edge. And so there's a lot of people hanging out in their boats, anchored and enjoying the concert. So they have some pretty good acts that come through. They've had some really, really, strong headliners. And they'd love to have Olio. So keep you posted on that show. And then beyond Southern California, we're looking at some other dates outside, at least venturing up to Northern California. We'll see what's happening with that. Some shout outs. Alexa, Beth, and Miko, right on. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you all being here. And anyone else, if you're tuned in, drop a comment in. I'll give you a shout out. If you have a question, happy to answer any questions I may have, that you may have. I can answer them for you. All right, so let's talk about what else is happening. It's really exciting. Barry's been, he's on take number 19 because we, as I mentioned before, let me, how about that? Is that a little, got to get the right, yeah, there we go, the right height for the framing. So because we don't have the opportunity to work these songs out live, we're doing it in a new way where we're working it out in the studio. So we all have our home setups, and Barry has his home setup, and he's got all his mics positioned correctly around the drum set. And so he's on version 19. No, I'm sorry, 23. I think he's on 23. But it's really great because then he can try different things. And so he'll say, okay, listen to this take because on this section I tried this out. Tell me, what do you think about this? And on this version I did this over here. So we're able to demo his drum take and kind of piece it together to how we like it. And so I sent that back to Barry and said, all right, check out, this is what you did. And I've kind of put together the things that I think flow the best. Take a listen. And then so he's now listening to, I think we combined 4 different takes into one take. So now he's listening to what he's done and like relearning or actually learning the parts as one seamless part. And then he's going to go back and record because now it's, it's locked in and he doesn't have to like, what if I do this and what if I do that? So that's what the 23 versions were all about, kind of just feeling it out and seeing where he can take it, what he can do with it. So that's what's happening with our song Home. So we're pretty close to having drums done on that one. And then we'll move on to Kelly playing bass, and then I'll add some guitars and vocals, and then the production on that one will take off. In other news, over the weekend, Kelly sent me a track, Love Finds a Way, that we had, I played it for you on this podcast before. And we just, Kelly was like, hey, why don't we try doing it? Let's rethink the production on it. And so he came up with a really cool new approach to the song. And he sent that to me over the weekend. He programmed drums and he layered 3 different guitars, an acoustic and 2 other guitars with some really cool kind of sound design. And there's like delay and chorus effect happening on the tracks, on the guitars. He sent that to me. And so I laid down some vocals today. I put a bass part down. I was like, Kelly, do you hear bass on it? Because I do. And he goes, well, I guess there's bass on it. So I recorded bass on the demo today, and some vocals, some backgrounds, and I sent it to Barry and Kelly to check out. And Kelly already had a really cool idea for the bridge. He was like, hey, why don't we try doing it a little differently? And so I'm going to send the session back to him, and so he's going to tackle the bridge and add some spice and flavor to it that he's feeling, and he'll send it back, and then I'll play some parts on it and record vocals and then send it out, and we'll further discuss. And then once we get it to an arrangement that we're really happy with, then Barry will take over and put his drums and put his signature on the song, and then we'll kind of rebuild it, starting, because usually I like to start with the rhythm section, start with the drums on there, get the bass on there, get the rhythm guitars going, and then we build it from there. We add vocals, and then all the little things, little spices that move the song along as you're listening to it. And the goal is always to keep it interesting, keep little hooks within the main hooks. You got the main hook of the song, because the song, you've got a great song if you can play the song and sing it with an acoustic guitar backing you up or a piano backing you up. A great song is a great song, totally stripped down. But then if you take a really great song and then you add to it, you enhance the production, you can really make it an amazing 3.5 minute piece of listening pleasures. Not only do you have the great melody happening and the basic chords are there, but then you've got all the bells and whistles on top of it. Now, if you don't have a really good song to begin with and you add all the bells and whistles, it's kind of like a movie with great special effects, but the storyline is no good. That's what you end up, with not really. It's just, who wants to listen to that? It's like, who cares? I don't need a bunch of special effects if the story isn't there. But if the story is there, if the song is there, and you add some cool production, and it doesn't have to be crazy, but just in the right spots, just enough spice to really, really make it special, then you've got something great. And the goal is always to get to the end of the song for the listener, and it ends, and then I got to hear that again. And you start at the beginning, and you listen again, and you're catching now things that you didn't catch the first time. And so that's what really makes it fun when you're producing music, that you produce it in a way that the audience and the person listening takes away something different each time. At least the first few times they listen to it, and then they find those little things, those little gems, those little nuggets that they really latch onto. Because the goal is to create music that people want to listen to all the way through. Not like, it's good for the first 10 seconds. Skip, get to the next, skip. We don't want skip. I want to go on a journey. I want to go on an adventure here with this music, with this song. I want it to take me somewhere. I want it to go somewhere. You're telling, there's the first act, second act, third act. In songs, usually the bridge, which there are a lot of songs these days that don't have a bridge. So I watched an interview with Sting talking about the bridge and how much he loves bridges in songs. And he was like, we got to bring the bridge back. So we got to bring the bridge back into popular songwriting, because that's just what's got to happen. Because the bridge is kind of that aha moment. It's that moment in the song that, here we go. We've gone somewhere else musically, but thematically we're solving the problem, or we are here's the solution to the problem that we had, that the song was setting up, or just maybe it's a story song, and the main character kind of has that realization in the bridge, and then when that last chorus comes in, it's now sung a little differently than the second chorus was. It's got a little bit more to it, depending on the song, of course. But yeah. Oh, thank you. Alexa says, I'm the king of bridges. I love a good bridge. I always have. I always will. The bridges are where it's at. So yeah. All right. So that's what's happening with Love Finds a Way. We're in the middle of that one. We're in the middle of Home. So those two are fun. And there's a third one that we're working on. It's an idea that Barry came up with, and he sung it out to us. We worked on it. He sung out the bass part, and he sung the guitar part, and then we put it all together, and I came up with some lyrics for it, and now I'm kind of hashing it out. So I've got it in my software, my Logic Pro program, where I do all of my music work and all of my music recording. And so I'm trying different things. I'm really working on this. And once I get it to a spot that I feel, okay, I feel that it's ready for you guys now to hear it, and let's, give me some feedback. Let's make it better. But I'm not quite there yet, so I need a little more time on that one. And I'm trying to think of... my mind escapes me on what that one's called, because actually I don't know that we have a title for it yet. I think that's kind of the issue, is figuring out the chorus and the lyrics for the chorus, because I really like the verses that kind of have a really cool, like, 007 vibe. It's like spy vibe. It's really cool. And we get to the chorus, and it's got a lot of great energy, and the drums are awesome. Just got to find that vocal hook. So that's what I'm working on. that vocal hook that's going to really just kind of bring it all together. So, all right. What's happening here? Bridge. This is funny. So Beth, you sent this these emojis, and I got a note. Bridge, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. So YouTube actually held your comment for a second because it wasn't sure if it was okay to post. So I had to approve of the bridge and the exclamation marks because it was YouTube went, we don't recognize those emojis. We don't know what that is. So we'll have to see, if it's okay. Late again, but here. Welcome, Jimmy. Glad you arrived. Glad you're here. Back on West Coast time, 2 weeks in a row, East Coast time, as I was mentioning earlier. And it was nice to having those 3 extra hours to get ready for the show. But tonight, I found I needed them because it was like 6:58. Like, getting my shoes on, getting into the studio, got to set up the gear. Okay, we're almost there. So, yeah. So all good. And Beth, I think you did this emoji. Like, that's at least that's what it looks like. Yeah. Okay, I want to show you the most amazing Christmas gift that my family surprised me with. So, if you don't know, I'm a surfer. I surf. I love surfing. I've been surfing 25 years or more. Let's see, more. Actually, 30 years I've been surfing. I love it. I taught Beth how. She surfed at Trestles. She got up a couple times, and then we surfed in Hawaii together. We surfed in Cabo. Beth likes warm water and, nice, easy size waves. Nothing crazy, but the conditions have to be right, and she's all about it. I taught Alexa how to surf, so she's gotten up and she has fun with it. And now Miko's surfing a lot. He and I go the most together. He and I. So surfing, I love it. Lifestyle, can't beat it. I love the ocean. So my family totally surprised me. They had me close my eyes, and they hooked me up with this. Check this out. I got my own custom Olio surfboard. Look at this. Look at this custom. I'm going to have to hold it up. There we go. White tie on the front. And on the back, we have the Olio logo. Come on. So I bought wall mounts. It's going to go up on my wall in the studio. It's just amazing. And the guys at Rusty's in San Diego, Rusty's Surf Shop, they designed this. They did all the work on it, and they did an outstanding job. It's just so great. So Beth told them, "Yeah, I don't think he's gonna surf on it. It's a piece of art. We're gonna hang it on the wall." And they were like, "What? He's gonna want to surf on this. This is a really good board. He's gonna want to surf on this." And Miko was just like, "Yeah, Dad, I don't know. I kind of think you need to surf on this. You're gonna paddle out on this thing, and it's just like, that's pretty awesome." So, yeah. This is great. This is great. Jimmy says, "Thanks, Beth." Don't worry, Jimmy. Arif was late as well. Okay, got it. Yeah. From Rusty Surf Shop in San Diego. Wow is right, Jimmy. This thing, it's clean, right? Look at this. So nice. Really, really great. So tomorrow, it goes up on my wall because we need to keep it safe and protected. All right. my white tie Olio surfboard. I love it. It's amazing. Let's see here. Alex at Rusty's hooked us up. Yep. We'll have to make another one for you to surf on. This one is a collector's item. Okay, so I'll need another white tie board that I can actually use to surf on. But yeah, it blown away. I was blown away. I had no idea. My family did an excellent job once again of completely surprising me. And they just keep outdoing themselves. I mean, one year, they totally surprised me with Tommy Tedesco's guitar. This one right here. I mean, I've talked about this one before. An amazing guitar. So good. And so yeah, they completely surprised me with that one. One lucky guy. Well, this guitar's been sitting around for a bit since I was away for 10 days. Let's see what's happening here. Then you'll need a wider lens so we can see it up. Right. I'm gonna need to or just have a second camera again. And once again, we never get to surprise you, LOE. Oh yeah, Tommy's guitar. That was a huge group effort. Yeah, once again, that was a major surprise. No idea. I had no idea. Gotta move this over just a bit. There we go. Let's see. New arrangement here. Let's see if I can do it on here. You changed my life, open the door. Looking for one thing, found so much more. Year after year, friendship to family, living our dream, one last heartbeat. Suddenly there'll be ups and downs. Takes a turn, a new And I know you'll always shine. There'll be ups and downs. Life takes a turn, a new road is found. Pick me up when I'm down. Love finds a way to turn us around. There'll be ups and downs. Life takes a turn, a new road is found. Pick me up when I'm down. Love finds a way to turn us around. Love finds a way to turn us around. Love finds a way to turn us around. 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 So kind of the new arrangement, the Kelly Hill arrangement, but definitely once you hear it with all the guitars and the drum groove, and it's really nice. It's really cool. I'm really digging how it's turning out. So yeah, we'll do a 360 vid. There you go, Jimmy. We'll do a 360 vid. I like that. Then you can see the board on the wall. Yes. Thank you, Beth. Hey, Samantha, Happy New Year to you. All good. Glad you're here. As I was watching Donovan's set, for Samantha, you joined late. Donovan Frankenreiter, if you are not familiar, he was a pro surfer and then turned musician. And I mean, he's had stuff out for 25, 30 years now. It's like soul surf rock. It's really good. It's really good. I really enjoyed watching his show and just watching what he does. And it's fun watching them as a three-piece, since Olio is a three-piece, and what choices they make and how they fill the space out. Guitar, bass, drums. And everyone, all three of them are just so good. Just amazing musicians. So it really comes through. Thank you. Thank you, Samantha. Happy New Year. But as I was watching, I thought, wow, I kind of have a song that's kind of similar in that vein. And I could hear Donovan doing this one. Something's about to happen here. Something's about to happen to me, it's clear. I get this feeling something good is happening here. The moment I've been longing for, the moment I've been longing for evermore. I get this feeling that Moment will be knocked. My moment is right at my door. Wow. I've been waiting around here. I've been waiting around for all these years. Something good is worth the wait. Something good is worth it, and with my faith I get the feeling something good will turn out great. Now I know the reason why, and now I know the reason the years went by. I get this feeling I wasn't ready for the light shine. Here we are, we are, we are. Na 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 na. Well, I've been waiting around here. Hey, Mom and Dad, well, I've been waiting around for all these years. Something good is happening here. Good is happening here. Something good. Perhaps we'll do something with something good this year since it's been so long. But I really like the melody of that one. I think that could be really fun to do. I can hear Barry doing a really cool drum groove on it. So maybe something good will happen. Something good is happening here. Nice. Let's see what else we're gonna get into. Wow, I thought I was fancy with my new intro. Walk down the road. Here we go. Travel side by side. In time we've grown. Made up our mind. The sun will rise. Regardless of you and I. Change. Song written many, many, many years ago. Never officially released. Yeah. OMG, come on, Arif. Yeah. I know. I know. Woo. Thank you, Beth. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh yeah. We used to start that song like that. Yeah. Just popped into my head. I forgot about that. She doesn't even wear bass. Bedroom hair falls just right on her face. Looking good, she's filling out her old jeans. She's loved by everybody on the team. She wears a Prada like a jersey, not afraid to get a little dirty. Comes to kids from here to there and everywhere. I don't think she's wearing any underwear. She's the bomb, I'm in love with the soccer mom. Her game is on, I'm in love. She brings the snacks and oranges to every game. Sweet smile stimulates the team's flame. Shows us all how to win at life and in love. Not afraid to mix a little push and shove. With the kids, I think she's sexy cool. All the dads fall for her and act a fool. And the wives are watching with the stay out. And the dogs, we ain't got no alibi. She's the bomb, I'm in love with the soccer mom. The game is on, I'm in love with the soccer mom. Kids are gone, I'm in love with the soccer mom. We just quit some, making love with the soccer mom. Hey girls, listen up and learn a thing. Love a wife that's fine without the bling bling. Don't get me wrong, we like it when you look good. Soccer mom is out, now it's understood. Hey! Back in high school, she was like the one. And get glass of grandma's sit up. Singing reunion, no one can recall her name. A late bloomer, she puts personalities on the shape. Now she's grown up, now got body, gorgeous face. Her son's friends, they picture her in red lace. Team news, fulfilling their desire. Rubber diffuse, igniting my fire. She's the bomb, I'm in love with the soccer mom. I see no ring, game is on. I'm in love with the soccer mom. You're in my dream, kids are gone. I'm in love with the soccer mom. I gotta think, soccer mom, you know you drive me crazy. Oh, 2, 1, say, who do we appreciate? Soccer mom. All right. Used to Aladdin with that extraordinary skin was a novelty inside the room I seen. Check, slip off those shoes, will be quick. Well, send the gods along, the dogs won't be traveling far. Wow, I haven't done this one in 10 years at least. Bad apple falling from every tree. Bridge does something like that. I think Wayne got whiplash when he heard that song. Bad Apple. That's on the Living the Dream album. I was thinking back because I did a bunch of songs off that a couple weeks back, and I was like, I couldn't remember what was the second song on that album. That was the second song, Bad Apple, because the first one was Do It All. Yeah, so Bad Apple. Box Spring is on that one. Soccer Mom's on that one. One Last Goodbye. Four-letter word. Completely Beautiful. Bring Baby Home. Holding My Heart. And Living the Dream. Yeah. Yeah. I've been told home is where your heart is. My desire making me divided. I played that one, I think, last week. Yeah. Check that one out when you get a chance on the Living the Dream album. I mentioned that last week. Really, really pleasantly surprised on the production on that. There's horns in it, and just it's fun. It's good. Home is where you make it. Love will never break it. Oh, holding my heart, pulling on. It's bittersweet this way. Home is where, love is where you make it. You're gonna make it, love will never break. Hold my, gotta move on. Home's where you're gonna make it, love will never break. Hold my. Yeah, holding my heart. All right, I've got time for one more. We're going to bring episode 149 to a close, and next week is 150. 150. That just sounds like a lot. That just sounds like a lot of episodes. 150. How many? 150 episodes. That's how many. Thank you, Beth. 150 episodes. Sounds like you've been doing it a while. 149 was close. 149, that's pretty solid. It's not too shabby. But 150 just feels like a lot. Wow, 2022. We're in it now. It's no joke. We're here. She came to Vegas from Bahama, mansion filled melodrama, window in golden thread, woven through her dread. Snake eyes, shady bet, babbling, borrowed debt, love a boy inside his skin, taste the spoils of sin. When you get right down to it, all the money won't fix this. When you get right down to it, money, money, don't, money, money, don't, money, money, don't, money, don't. Not so sweet from Cincinnati, drives a pink vintage caddy, knows the tricks and he's struck it rich. He's the devil's bitch, 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 bitch. Greenbacks won't make him cool. Pocket change for a fool. Ladies cringe when he's out of sight. There's no love tonight. When you get right down to it, all the money won't fix this. Get right down to it, all the money won't fix this. Get right down to it, money, money, don't, money, money, don't, money, 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 don't, money. dirty drama. Sugar daddy, sugar mama, wicked candy, wicked karma. Sugar daddy, sugar mama, mama, sugar mama can't buy true love. When you get right down to it, all the money won't fix this. When you get right down to it, all the money won't fix this. Get right down to it, all the money won't fix this. Get right down to it, all the money won't fix this. Get right down to it. Money, money, no, money, money, no. Monday, money, money, no, money, money, no. Sugar daddy, sugar mama, daddy laundry, dirty drum. Sugar daddy, sugar mama, wicked candy, wicked karma. Sugar daddy, sugar mama, daddy laundry, dirty drum. Sugar daddy, sugar mama, mama, sugar mama can't buy true love. Daddy, sugar, daddy can't buy true love. Mama, sugar, mama can't buy true love. Can't buy you love. Daddy, sugar, daddy can't buy you true love. Oh no. Sugar daddy, sugar mama. What's today? January 4th? Wow, 2 years ago we had our EP release party for Party Up on the 9th or 10th of January 2 years ago. Boy, that went by in a flash. 2 years? No kidding. All right. This has been episode number 149. Thanks so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you being here. And I will see you next Tuesday for episode number 150. Have a fantastic week. Happy New Year to all of you. Sending you much love. Wishing you all the best in health, prosperity, love and laughter and life. I wish you nothing but the best. And for all of us to have a great 2022. All right. Next Tuesday, 150. Until then, gonna leave you with New Year's Eve.
Oh, we about to have a good time tonight?
All dressed up and on the go. Beautiful night, we're in the flow. Looking good, Hollywood and Vine.
So fine.
Forget tomorrow, now's the time. Disco party, Twilight Zone.
Disco party, Twilight Zone.
It's a throwback, we can go. David Bowie, super freak, looking, feeling sexy chic. It's a night of make-believe.
Dance like New Year's Eve.
I can feel it, ain't gonna stop.
New Year's Eve.
I'm not waiting for the ball to drop.
New Year's Eve.
Gonna party like it's 99.
New Year's Eve.
In the middle of a good time.
Come on. It's a night of make-believe.
Flashing back, let's take a trip. We rocked it on the Sunset Strip. With my crew we got around. Back in the day we all got down. Disco party, Twilight Zone.
Disco party, Twilight Zone.
It's a throwback, we can go. David Bowie, super freak, looking, feeling sexy chic. It's a night of make-believe.
Dance like New Year's Eve.
I can feel it, ain't gonna stop.
New Year's Eve.
I'm not waiting for the ball to drop.
New Year's Eve.
Come and party like it's 99.
New Year's Eve.
In the middle of a good time.
It's been too long since we've been gone. We grew up and moved on, but we got to
Twilight Zone.
Disco party, Twilight Zone.
It's a throwback, we can go. David Bowie, super free.
Monkey